All right, here in round 2, we've got the choice again. We'll play first. Got all the colors we need. Resource intensive hand, but we're going to keep it. We get the 2-drop Leaping Master and 4-drop Rage Form, so could pan out well for us, depending. Ooh, that was a good draw. All right, let's get this Leaping Master out there. No 2-drop, also quite good for us. So we could get that ideal ideal play where he plays a morph, he doesn't block our Leaping Master, and we get to Heart Piercer him. That would be pretty awesome. And even if he does block and trade, we get to play a Rage Form instead, which is also very good. Alpine Grizzly, yep. Gonna take care of that. I assume he doesn't want to block, but there's always a chance he does. And if he does, we play the Rage Form, so no big deal. All right, good. So we get the awesome play that is Heart Piercer, kill your Grizzly. We have a War Flare now too, which is also very good. Longshot Squad. Well, I could play the War Flare and possibly trade, especially if he blocks our Heart Piercer. But if he blocks our Leaping Master, then I don't. It's I mean, it's okay. Deals 4 damage. I don't really like it. I think I'd rather play the Windscarred Crag here and Rage Form. Because the Rage Form with War Flare is going to be better, and so is the Bloodfire Expert. So let's just up our creature count if we can. Manifest a dude. Granted, manifest that card works better if I already have the Bloodfire Expert out, but this makes better use of mana, and it's certainly going to work better with War Flare. Collateral damage. Well, not quite the creature I would hope to have underneath there, but that's all right. So next turn I can play Bloodfire Expert and give Flight to our Leaping Master. That's actually kind of nice. Hunt the Weak. All right, well, it's pretty good against us. Can't do anything about it, but now we can swing for the fences and pretty comfortably trade. So I guess that's one nice thing we have going for us. I think we just swing for the fences. Get to be in pretty good shape there. He's certainly not motivated to block. If he does block, we've got War Flare. If he doesn't block, we get double Bloodfire Expert. All right. Certainly a fine block with me. All right, Savage Punch. Pretty bad news bears against us right there, but have to unfortunately accept it. This would be a good on color. Unfortunately, we don't have it, but this would be a good deck to have Force Aways against. But what can I say? We don't have it. This would be a good place to have those bounces. Swiftwater Cliffs, certainly not the ideal draw, but that's okay. Would have at least like an untapped land, so I could still get my Leaping Master flying and then Warflare, which would be much better for us. But I guess since he's got reach, it's probably irrelevant. All right, unfortunately, more removal that we could not predict. So, good for him. He had it. Can't deal with it. So, looking for a dragon, looking for our surveyor, looking for more creatures, looking for non-land spells, certainly. And another, unfortunately, really good follow-up play for him. But what can I do? I'm at the mercy of my opponent's draws. All right, well, that's actually a pretty reasonable one. Unfortunately, cannot get in with the old Leaping Master because he's got reach, but it's all right. Play a morph and pass. Certainly, Canyon Lurkers was a fine draw there. So Warden of the Eye would be a good draw. Get our Warflare back. Granted, it wouldn't be a surprise, but still might be difficult for him to deal with. Tuskguard Captain. All right. So he's just the Outlast deck. Outlasting it up. You got it. Unfortunate draw there, but kind of expected when you're running the old 18-lander. Hopefully he doesn't block with the Tuskguard Captain. He's certainly not motivated to, since he doesn't know what this is. Good trade for us, I would say. Getting that guy off the board allows us to get in with our Leaping Master, so. Unless his last card is yet another trick. Really? His last card, huh? Well, truly unfortunate, but our opponent's draws were phenomenal. What can I say? Phenomenal draws on our opponent's side. Removal into combat trick. So just kind of the worst situation that could happen, but hey, those things happen. I accept them. Part of Magic. Defiant Strike, not so good or relevant here, so well, I'm certainly not getting to the late game any faster, so let's just Defiant Strike him, hope to draw something better. Not going to win in the... it's an unfortunate draw. Not good, so I guess we pass. Unfortunately, I don't think we can win anymore. Just too many good tricks back to back to back. Savage Punch into Smite into Valor stance. Ain't that sad. So yes, it seems like bounce effects would be overpowered against our opponent, since his entire deck seems to be Outlast creatures and fight spells, both of which require that his creatures stay on board at all times. So if we just gotten one force away, I'd feel so much more comfortable in this match. But turns out I don't. I don't have any, as a matter of fact. I don't think we have any bounce effects. Yes, it does make sense that we're drawing lands. I'm not even bugged about it at this point. That's how good our opponent's draws were. We needed to capitalize early. We tried to, but the 3 removal spells put the kibosh on that plan. So certainly sad, certainly disappointed, but kind of expected. All right, so I can bounce. Guess the guy that gives reach. And then get in with Leaping Master. And thankfully, if he doesn't have a counter effect, we're at least going to be able to get in again with the Surveyor next turn. I could play a land here, but might as well. At this point, he probably just knows their land anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, they still do have reach. What am I talking about? For some reason I thought he had to have a counter for the other guys to gain reach, but hey guys, give me a break. I've only played 67 Khans of Tarkir drafts and 5 Fate Reforged drafts. What do you think? I know everything? Another flyer is actually pretty good. Certainly better than a land. So at this point, maybe we just need to... we'd need quite a few. We'd have to outdraw our opponent pretty well here, but it's possible. All right, Whisper of the Wilds is like one of the more underwhelming cards he could have drawn. Granted, it's a blocker, but it's essentially just a land for him. A ramp, if you will. Wish I had another bounce effect. Wish I had Warden of the Eye, actually. That would be... Warden of the Eye would probably... no, it wouldn't equate to game, but it would certainly be pretty good here. Definitely wish I had a way to bounce Longshot Squad again, since then we could come close to winning. All right, so now he's got even more guys with reach. That's not good. At least he's not attacking. I guess that's a good sign. Falconer. All right, well. 2 can play at this Outlast business. Ghostfire Blade would be a great draw. Then my Lotus Path Djinn. Well, I guess I'd just attack with a Leaping Master. And, well, then again, he's got all those high toughness reach guys. Oh, just a... Oh, yeah, just a 5/5 rare that whenever it attacks bolster too. Yeah, no problem. Seemingly super underwhelming top deck there. Totally. Certainly not game-changing and debilitating by any means. Let's see here. Dragonbell Monk. And the funniest thing is his 5/5 is what he's going to bolster, so I assume we're just going to lose everything. What the hell was that? I think I'm in glitch mode right now. No, seriously, glitch mode. I can't click cancel. I can't click my Dragonbell Monk. Okay, that was very interesting. So I can triple block Dramaka the Internal. Don't think we're going to win like that. I don't think we're going to win in general, but this is certainly an interesting game. Maybe we just played her out. And our out is a, well, we don't have an out. I was going to say our out is Warflare plus, Warden of the Eye plus Warflare, but maybe Active Treason. That's a pretty good one, actually. We don't have the collateral damage anymore, granted, but, yeah, I can triple block it. No, I can't even triple block it. I lose everything and don't even kill it, so we just take 7. Well, no plays is good, I guess. Weave Fate. Well, that's a hell of a draw. Let's go ahead and do that. Yes, Dragon Mail Monk, you get prowess. Thank you. Thank you for your service there, sir. Two more lands. Well, certainly the worst 2 cards we could have seen, but these things happen. I accept them. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and take more damage than I can really afford to. And another land. All right, well, it's pretty frustrating, but these things happen. I accept them. Let's see, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, the good news is we only have 3 lands left in our deck, so I guess we do have that going for us. I guess I have to block a Dramaka now and hope he doesn't have anything. I can't really... I've got 6 dudes. My least powered 2 dudes would be 4 damage to him, which is certainly not lethal. So I have to lose 3 dudes just to successfully block Dramaka. You know what? I'm probably better off just taking the Dramaka and drawing a Warden of the Eye for the win. Let's see if he attacks with more guys this time. Alright, I'm just going to take it because blocking it kills it and doesn't do anything for me. So my best draw is Warden of the Eye, which means I probably should have just outlasted, but maybe he would have attacked with more then. Who knows? So he has nothing here, and I draw Warden of the Eye. Warden of the Eye. There it is. Not quite. Not quite. Well, I guess I can play this guy, swing with everything. I still don't have lethal. I get in with my 2 lowest, well, I'm attacking, yeah, my 2 lowest power guys, which means 4, 7 at the most, which is unreasonably close, but not quite close enough here. So now we just pass, and I guess I have to flip my guy to trade with his Dramaka. Oh, it's got Trample and Death Touch, so it's not going to work. We're good. We're dead anyway. Trample, trample, trample. We still take 4. So I needed a block with all 4 of my flyers in order to survive here. Yeah, just not enough. Well, he's going to see the Weapon Master anyway, so might as well flip it. Well, this was a sad game for me, but yeah, sad games happen. It's funny, he didn't have to do that, but okay. Your guy already had Death Touch Trample. Well, now I can't flip and kill it, but he would have killed us anyway. It really doesn't matter. So that sucks. Hopefully we draw better. This is really kind of enraging draws there, actually, towards the end. The Weave Fate into double land with the double land in the opener. Man, got to tell you, that doesn't feel so good. I guess we're bringing Cancel in for Mr. 5-drop Bolster Dragon. I don't have any sort of... Yeah, I just don't have any bounce. Which is always a disappointment when you're playing against a deck that just folds to bounce. But I just don't have any bounce. I don't know what to say. I guess we cut the Defiant Strike again for Cancel. And try again. Five lands and a Weave Fate. Well, I do have a Cancel. I do have a Weave Fate. I do have all three colors. I got flooded last game, and that didn't pan out so well for me. If I mulligan and I don't hit lands, I'm going to be sad I didn't keep this hand. So I think I am going to keep it, but I admit, not very impressed with this hand whatsoever. But being able to, I guess, turn 3 Cancel into turn 4 Weave Fate is not the worst. I almost want to just hit that long shot squad. That guy seemed to be our the main bane of us. Drawing back-to-back lands is expected, but not what you want to see. Not at all what you want to see. Alright, well, I guess we play an untapped land. 3 lands, that might be just the nail in the coffin there. If we'd drawn 3 spells, I think we would have had like just a sick chance to win this. But 3 lands, no. No, 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 no. Well, we're going to cancel that because that's the most hardcore card against us. Act of Treason. Well, could be worse, I guess. Alright, well, he didn't play a 5-drop dragon on turn 5, so I would say that's a good sign. And I think he just drew an Heir of the Wilds because I don't know why else he would play it. Alright. Let's, this is interesting. I can Active Treason plus Heart Piercer to kill his Heir of the Wilds. What does that do? Like 2-for-1s myself, sort of. I don't like it. I think we just play Weapon Master and pass. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to kill. Well, we're going to have to find a timely opportunity to Active Treason that, but... He is missing land drops. I guess that's a thing. So, Active Treason plus Unmorph. Can't do that. I can Active Treason plus Heart Piercer. Get in for some decent damage. It's not bad. Get in for basically have him. But then he might keep it back on defense, which I really don't want him to do. Although I can, since I can unmorph this. Maybe an Active Treason plus Dragon Bell Monk might be a better play. Or Dragon Bell Monk plus Heart Piercer, then leave up the Active Treason. Yeah, that one's probably the best. Granted, we didn't really get that much value off of it, but having a lot of creatures might make our draws better, and with the Active Treason, it could pan out well for us. We'll see. Maybe he drops his dragon here, and we can bolster up a little bit as well. Or a wingmate rock. Well, that's pretty awful for us. Guess we active treason, wingmate rock. Can't believe he got a wingmate rock too. Opponent did so well for himself. He got the dragon and a wingmate rock. Alright, well at least we get to swing everything, I guess. And he's blocking. I guess that's good too. How much am I dealing? 4, 7, 10. So I could make it 13. Still not lethal. I think we got to kill that bird. Otherwise he's just going to gain too much life. Sure wish I could keep that wingmate rock. Pretty wishful thinking to think with our opponent's 6-card hand. He doesn't have a follow-up play here, so. Prospects are bleak. Very, very bleak. And no plays, yeah. Pretty sure he's got a removal spell up his sleeve. But what can I do? All right, let's whatever. Let's just swing. Oh wait, I should have rage formed. Get that prowess. Could make the difference here too. We'll see if it does. All right, so could have dealt 1 extra damage here. That would have been nice. Wish I could pump my guy. That would have been nice. Guess I could have if I played Rage Form and then flipped a Weapon Master. Wait, it doesn't work like that though. Does it? Oh yeah, it would. So if I got a Weapon Master here, could have made a difference. Well, got a land, so don't feel as bad about it. All right. Well, that's game. I'm sad. I'm disappointed. Blah, blah, blah. You've heard it 1,000 times. I'll see you in round 3. All right. Unfortunately, our round 3 opponent was a no-show, so we get a free win, but definitely would have preferred to play a round 3 for you guys. Overall, I think this deck was okay. I don't think it was bad. We took round 1. I think our opponent made a couple questionable decisions in round 1, game 3, when he was so aggressive with his Mystic is 3/2 unblockable guy. Should have kept it back, especially since he didn't even have an answer for me unmorphing the Weapon Master. And I was sure he did because it just didn't make any sense to make that attack unless he had an answer, but he really didn't. And then he attacked the next turn and just let me kill him with that Weapon Master. So match 1, to me, that game 3 didn't really make a lot of sense, some of the decisions he was making. Match 2 got wrecked. Game 1, we got flooded, which I definitely was concerned about with this deck, as you recall during the deck making process. I kept going back and forth between, do I want to run 17, do I want to run 18? Ended up going 18, and then I ended up flooding with it, so always painful. And then the Weave Fate, which I brought in and drew, just drew me 2 more lands, which was additionally pretty painful. And then also the game 2 in that losing a Wingmate Rock was probably the third and final painful nail in the coffin there. So that was tough, but I guess we got a free win in round 3, so that's good for monetary wise. That's good, but like I said, not good for the entertainment. But overall, this deck was, I don't know, it was pretty average, I guess. No bomb cards, really. Some nice value spells, a few good prowess. No good card, not amazing cards that interact with the prowess. I still like Rage Form. I thought that card played reasonably well. Okay, I guess that's all I got for you. We'll see you for the next draft.